What's going on, guys? We are going to look at a four-player FFA that I played with a friend, two friends, and a stranger. We didn't team up on anybody, on purpose at least, but it was a pretty fun game, and we're gonna look at it. All right. So, up here in top left, we've got me, Innocent Instinct, in red going Aeon. Top right, we got Stratus the Wise going pink Cybran, the worst combination. Fire Myth, met him in a previous game we played on Fields of Isis. He was a gracious loser, and so we invited him to our Discord server and wanted to play again with him. So Fire Myth in what's that? UEF purple? And movable acorn, pink UEF. So all shades of red and purple and pink here. Let's see, I'm going first land, mass extractors, and movable acorn, first air, then energy or power. Fire Myth, first land, mechs, and then some P-gens. And Stratus going first land, looked like mass extractor, and then energy. Alright, so this is the first game that I played, maybe it was the second, but it was one of the first games I played after watching, it was Guile's stream with Blaudier. I didn't catch the stream, but I watched it later, and Blaudier was saying something about not upgrading your mexes as early as I normally do. So I tried a little bit different strategy as far as the schedule that I upgrade my mexes. So still only got two mexes out, going for a hydro. How am I doing on that? Okay, so I'll get it up before I bottom out, definitely. And so that ended up working out both for my mass and energy. Because I'm not building a whole lot else. And let's see how Movable Acorn's doing. He's doing pretty good too. He elected to go for two P-gens before getting the Hydro. It seems like that worked out just as well for him. Fire Myth. Let's see, he's bottoming out on mass. He's building, he's trying to get a second factory up. Building with the first. And not doing so great on economy. Stratus, not doing too hot either. He's got two factories producing, another P-gen, two P-gens being constructed, and the Hydro. So, probably four... oh no, just two, but one of them's with the commander now. So, stretched pretty thin on his mass. Also building mechs up here. So, that's a lot of expenditure for what's going on right now. He does have more units or structures built than I do at this point. Looks like pretty on par with everyone else. I have the fewest structures up. Trying to hoover up some mass here in the middle. How's that helping me out here? So yeah, it's definitely keeping my bank full, but I'm still trying to use it at the same time. String of P-gens right here, some P-gens around the radar. Got the mexes over here. And it looks like everyone's got the mexes in their base except up here a little bit and out here. So let's bump this up a little bit. Get some action going. Looks like Stratus is trying to do a little bit of harassment with some Mantis. Swinging around the back of the base there. Fire Myth has got his tanks coming out as well. It looks like they're going to miss that. Stratus just parked the Mantis up here by those mass points. And pretty free to pick up as much mass as I want out here, so that's going well for me. Excuse me. Movable Acorn is starting to set up camp a little farther forward with point defense. That's going to keep him pretty well defended here in the early game, as long as no one brings out any artillery. It doesn't look like I'm producing artillery, right? Stratus is producing artillery and mobile anti-air. Going for a more well-rounded approach. Firemyth is just going straight tanks. Pretty much like me. I'm mixing a scout in there here and there. And Movable Acorn is going for a little more balanced approach too. He's on his 3rd land factory. Oh, just got his Tech 2 air factory up. He is cruising. Everyone else looks like they're still on Tech 1. So Movable Acorn has the tech advantage. Firemyth has already got a Tech 2 mechs up. Got a bit of a kerfuffle over here with Movable Acorn and me, trying to keep those Auroras out of the firing line here. Firemyth sneaking into Stratus's base. Let's see what's going on here. Is he gonna? How far in is he gonna get? Looks like he might do a little bit of damage, but he breaks off half of his force and probably isn't going to get much done with those tanks. These are trying to sneak around a little bit, getting a gun upgrade over here on Innocent's comm. Oh, he is going to slip by and grab this stuff, but he's going to get taken out before he gets anything done if he doesn't watch out for that point defense. Looks like he saw it, and those mechs are probably going to go down. Got a Tech 2 engineer out for Movable Acorn. He's going for a shield generator. Does he have a power generator? Yep. He's already got a power generator to support that. So that's going to give him quite a bit of protection up here. That point defense is just outside the shield, though. Innocent's going for Stratus. What's he going to do? He's stopping right there, and Firemyth is making a move on Movable Acorn. Let's keep an eye on both of these. He's trying to sneak in the back door over here. Stratus is coming back. Innocent just gives up. And it's like, nope, never mind. Firemyth is actually getting some work done over here, though. He's got quite a few units in the back door, but those gunships are probably going to mop up whatever these units don't, so that's not going to get much farther. Oh, looks like Movable Acorn's got a triad out. That's going to give him a really nice area to deny. Yeah, pretty much the entire entrance to his base and out a little ways, so unless someone has some bigger guns to take that thing out, they're not going to fare so well. Firemyth has got 3 Tech 1 point defense out in the front, just to help out his tanks with any incursions. First Tech 2 engineer out for Innocent Instinct. And Innocent's moving his comm up and then pauses, maybe waiting for his tanks to catch up. Don't know where that Tech 2 engineer is going. Acorn bringing in his Tech 2 gunships to try to take some stuff out. He does some damage, but it looks like he's going to lose... Did he lose anything? Maybe one gunship. Probably a good trade, but if he lands them right there, that's not going to be good. Plenty of Tech 1 anti-air mixed into this group up here. Those gunships don't fare too well against all that. Innocent's not paying attention, keeping those Auroras out of range. There he goes. And bringing in his commander. Looks like a... I have the double gun at this point, so that commander is not going to be fun to deal with Tech 1 units. Firemyth is making another move, going straight into the base right here with 1 Tech 1 and 1 Tech 2 point defense. Looks like he's going to get a little work done, but I would be surprised if that base is removed in totality. Fire Myth bringing in interceptors to take out that gunship. The shield generator goes down, which is going to make it easier for his next incursion. And doesn't look like Movable Acorn has any anti-air to speak of. Fire Myth getting those interceptors caught out with that anti-air. And he's just going to chill out over Movable Acorn. Movable Acorn builds a second HQ. I'm not sure why that is. I think he did say he was pretty new, so perhaps that was an accident or he just didn't know. Fire Myth. Oh, he's got tactical missile launchers, and those have pretty good range on a map like this. Oh, wow, yeah, so he can reach both Stratus and Movable Acorn's base. Half of Movable Acorn, the bottom left corner of Stratus, but he does need to be careful with his comm, because that's an easy snipe if he sits still. Innocence splitting up his force up here, sneaking around the back and then moving back out. What? Oh, he's got fire beetles in there. How many does he have? He's got 10 with 3 back here, so about 6 or 7 up in the front. He's breaking off with those fire beetles, probably looking for the commander that was out there. Got a lot of Tech 2 flak up here, with a few Tech 2 tanks sprinkled in. And it looks like Stratus probably can see the commander, yeah. So he's moving those fire beetles in now. And they're not getting prioritized. Oh, that one's about to die. It doesn't take out... There's one left. Ooh! Where did that take the commander? He's down to 6,900 out of 1,100. So yeah, that would be pretty scary. I remember thinking, oh my god, I almost died. Looks like the tactical missiles are coming out from Fire Myth. Let's see where they're gonna go. Looks like they're headed up here. What are they going for? The factory. Well, one hit kill, so... all 3 factories before that shield generator goes up. That seems to be going up kind of slow. How's his economy? No, it's fine. He's just only got 1 engineer on it. Let's bump it up again. Actually, let's look at mass numbers. Fire Myth is bringing in 53. Movable Acorn on 57. Innocent, let's see. It looked like it was only 37, so way behind. How's that mass doing? Not floating any, but I've got a pretty stable income, so not sure what he's using his mass on. If I was to guess, ow, that Tech 3 power generator. He's going for eco right off the bat, trying to get up to Tech 3, it looks like, if I was to guess. Stratus has got, let's see, 25 income, so not awesome. Is he power stalling? No, not power stalling. But he's got 5 Tech 2 land factories. They all building? Yeah, they're all building. What was that? Okay, so yeah, he's bottlenecked on mass. Let's see. 37. I remember playing and thinking I was doing very well on mass. Maybe it's just that I'm not building as much. Definitely started something just right there. Not upgrading anything yet. Oh, here we go. That Tech 2 artillery is what's eating the mass there. Innocent Instinct making a move on Stratus up here. Moving in formation, needs to keep that Asylum up a little farther for those Oblivions. Looks like maybe squeezing in here is affecting the formation command. But slowly but surely, rolling forward. Oh, fire beetles on the way. Are they going to get in? Get any kills? That's a lot of fire beetles. Not why he's producing so many. Yeah, few of them do get through, and oof, that is a lot of damage. I don't think it was worth that many fire beetles, though. I'm not sure how much they cost. I don't hardly ever build them. I do know Stratus is a big fan of sneaky, weird strategies, so he's probably still got something on the books for those. Movable Acorn making a move up, but with that Tech 1, he's not going to get a whole lot accomplished. I got, again, we have Obsidian's out, her Innocent, along with the occasional Asylum, and he just goes ahead and backs up. He's like, not interested. Okay, thanks, bye. Innocent making a move in the back, but he's going to run into Cerberus turrets, and not a whole lot's going to get done. Yep, there it goes. An odd spot for Cerberus turrets, but if you need them there, they work. Got Even Songs out in the middle now. That's going to give a nice range of fire. Going to be able to take out Tech 2 point defense with them. We got that artillery up. What is that shooting at? And that's targeting that factory. I think maybe I was just targeting that because it was in range and it would still hit the shield, so it's taking little chunks out of that shield. Yeah, has he got power problems? Nope, no power problems, so that... Yeah, that shield generator's getting hit with that Tech 2 artillery. Got a couple Tech 2 gunships out. What was... That looked like it went through the shield. I don't know how that would have... Maybe it's the AoE or something? I don't know. That was weird. How much mass we got out here? Woo! So 150, 100, 200 on those gunship wrecks. Innocent's out with engineers trying to scoop that up. Let's see, reclaim. Firemyth has got the most reclaim out of anybody. I'm not sure how to read this. Is this the total? Total reclaim? Stratos would be on the least. Innocence on the second least. Firemyth, and then Movable Calm actually has the most, which makes sense because he's got a lot of these tanks rolling in from Firemyth, just piling up right here. If I'm reading that correctly, I might not be. I would guess this is the income. This is the total mass produced plus the reclaim, I believe. So in that case, Stratus the Wise still has the least reclaim gathered. Yeah, because this is our reclaim T total. But let's put a pause on that. Movable Acorn is bringing in some units, but he's taking a cigarette break right here. That's, I think, what Guile would say. There we go. They're starting to move again. He's building triads, though, and he's got Tech 1 point defense back here, quite a bit of it, so those tanks aren't going to get anything done if they move up too far. Still got that artillery. Oh, that's a second one. That's right. So, what are those shooting at here? That one's not targeted. That one's not targeted either. But they're definitely hitting those shields. Do we have any move for... Oh! Movable Acorn's building wasps out of his Tech 3 HQ. That might be a power problem, I see. No. I guess that shield just went online. Anything else? We got Tech 3 from Firemyth, but that looks like it's just being built off of his commander. No real factory upgrades to Tech 3 yet. Stratus is still on Tech 2. Getting those mexes back up. Not doing too hot on mass. Is he reclaiming any? Yeah, he's reclaiming a little bit, so. Okay, oh, we got Redeemers out from red. Innocent up here. Harbingers on the way too. That's one factory at Tech 3. Looks like another one on the way. These two Tech 2s are paused. How is Innocent is a ways behind Firemyth and Movable Calm as far as total mass collected. We're going to have to look at how much is waste here, because just from the looks of it, it seems Innocent's producing more with less mass, so there could be some waste involved here. And that Tech 1 is just going to get shredded. Could you not myth? It's probably referring to those tactical missile launchers. It looks like Stratus is in on it too. Can you not? So they're exchanging fire over the ridge here. Both of them asking, could you not? Firemyth moving in on Movable Acorn's front position. It looks like he's going to take it all out. And Innocent moving in to sweep up Firemyth's units after he does all the work on the front there. Movable Acorn saying, oof. So he knows that's not great. Some flat getting work done on these gunships over here. And it looks like Firemyth is helping out. Well, he intended to help out his units, but it's I think gonna help these back here more. And so Firemyth just opened that up for Innocent. He probably could have squeezed in, but he would have lost a lot more units. And I just moved in and said, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" And Movable Acorn knows he's gone. Just walks in trying to take out as many units as possible, and wow, that doesn't even look like it took out a lot, but it definitely took the health down on those Obsidians and the Harbingers. Alright, Stratus saying he's next. Sorry, that Tech 3 air fact freaked me out. Yeah, I flew a scout over, saw that, and I was like, I don't want anything to happen there. Acorn saying kill myth. Probably a little salty about that tactical missile bombardment. Movable Acorn, have fun, guys. A gracious loser. I believe in chat he said that he'd only played 18 games, so he did pretty well, considering, in my opinion at least. Still concerned about air with those Redeemers in there. What's that, 5 Redeemers? Might be a little overkill for this stage of the game, but didn't want to take any chances. Got a good group of 7 or 8 Harbingers in there, all at full health. What happened to those other ones? I don't know what happened to those other ones. Oh, maybe... Surely they didn't regen from that already. So taking out the point defense before going in. If you've got even songs, why not? 3 more Harbingers and a Redeemer rolling up. Ooh, Firemyth using those tactical missile launchers as a defensive weapon there. Takes out a few units. Down goes the Tech 1 point defense. And I don't think Firemyth is going to be able to do anything with those Harbingers and the Obsidians in there. Yeah, that Tech 1 is just getting cleaned up. He's trying to get a Ravager online. It's not getting targeted. There it goes. Now it's primary. I wanted to get rid of that ASAP. Stratus starting stealth. Trying to go for some sneaky sneak. Firemyth. Mixing up the names there. Backing up. Trying to get out of range. I don't think he's going to make it, though. That point defense is really giving him some cover. If he just started a little farther back or started walking back earlier, he might have been able to survive. And Stratus is taking advantage of this. going up and just trying to roll over this front position, but there are 2 Obsidians and 4 Tech 1 turrets. That's going to be tough to contend with this Tech 1. And then Innocent coming up while he's moving units over there, confident that the units at base can handle it, and it looks like they are handling it. That none of that point defense was targeted, so it looks like a few of the Medusa shells doing some work, and Stratus is just sitting out in the front, not doing a whole lot. Does he have overcharge? It doesn't look like it, and I think that is, yep, that is game. Stratus the Wise dips out. He did have energy storage. Maybe he just wasn't producing energy fast enough. Yeah, alright, so fun game. I'm curious to look at the score. Oh, can you not look at the score? KD ratio. Wow. Everyone was pretty terrible. Innocent came in with about 1. Builds. I'm gonna have to look at kill loss ratio, kills built ratio. Shows kills to loss ratio, army score, mass total. So Firemyth still having a higher total. Innocent in second, Movable Common third, and Stratus out behind. Mass income. Units lost, total mass units killed, total mass. Mass cost of killed units. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to see the score. That's disappointing. I guess, let's see, end replay. Oh, okay, so cool. I didn't have a little score pop up at the end there. So, let's see. Waste mass in. Yeah, I only passed up Movable Acorn there because he lost. If it kept going, he would have been ahead of me as well, which is interesting. Let's see. Ah, okay. Movable Acorn wasting a little bit of mass, but the waste is not nearly as high as I would have thought. Yeah, that's interesting. I would be curious to know why I was able to produce more units in there. That's really interesting. So I produced way less energy than everyone except Stratus. Wasted less. Let's see. I used 2.9 million. Is that million? Yeah, 4.2 million. 1 million and 3.9 million. Okay. Chart here. Oh. Yeah, answer in the comments if you're oh, excuse me again. I need to finish my coffee. But yeah, if you have any insight into why there is less mass here, but still seem to have more units. Maybe there was less upgrades at base that I didn't think I would need. I'm not sure. Definitely Firemyth and Movable Acorn built a lot of structures in their base that I didn't. So maybe that has, I mean, maybe it's all wrapped up right there. I put it into units, and I had tactical missile launchers and point defense inside their base. Well, I didn't build any of that. But anyway, yeah, if you have any insight into that, leave it down in the comments. The replay ID I will also leave in the comments, or I'm sorry, the description. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys next time. Deuces.